Hey everyone, it's Adam here. I can't see the guy. Want to get this review and rant out the fucking way because I've just finished work and I am tired as fuck. Look at my eyes. Hardly slept a wink last night, and I'm not going to show you my bed because it's very untidy. Like I says, an untidy bed shows a dull night. And if you have a good night's sleep the night before you make your bed, you know what I mean. But I'm not going to show people my bed, the state of my bed, because people will think very unhighly of me. But still, I had a rough night. Went to work, came back, and for the first time, I watched the 2018 horror movie Hellraiser Judgment, the 10th installment into the franchise. And the problem is, I don't know if I should have. I think I should have watched this movie properly. Because while I was watching this movie, I was like in and out of a coma. I was watching like the first 15 minutes and going, passing out on my settee, waking up. Oh, look, 10 minutes have gone by. There's a Cenobite. 10 minutes go by. Oh, yeah, we've got these cops doing like this murder investigation throughout the whole movie. So uninteresting up to the point where I want to go back into another deep sleep. See Pinhead for 5 to 10 minutes, the movie ends. You know what I mean? But I'll be right off the bat. This movie, Hellraiser 10, Judgment, it was better than the god awful piece of shit which I saw the night before, which was Hellraiser Revelations for Hellraiser 9. I think it's better than Hellraiser Hellworld. I think it's better than Deader, which was the cult film. Better than Hellseeker. Would I say it was better than Inferno? I don't know, because the thing is with Inferno, I thought it had an interesting idea, and although you rarely see Pinhead at all in that movie, it was alright, Hellraiser Bloodline in space, it's like mediocre. But in my opinion, the main movies I want to remember from the Hellraiser franchise are the first three. The trilogy. Hellraiser 1, Hellraiser 2, Hellbound, and Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth. Those are the Hellraiser movies that matter to me. Those are the movies that I want to remember Hellraiser for. And again, I'm a big fan of Pinhead, big fan of the franchise. Even got the tattoo of Pinhead on my arm right here. Can you see him there? Okay. But Hellraiser Judgment, the film opens up with this Cenobite typing on a typewriter. We've got these slashing on his face and these weird round sunglasses like the Butterball Cenobite in Hellraiser 1 and 2, and these like typing on a typewriter. Okay. Weird shit is happening right off the bat. We get some weird looking people. I mean, the opening of the movie, it's weird. I admit that it's weird. It's not the best opening I've seen of a Hellraiser movie. But it was weird, and it was nice to see these little elements of these new Cenobites. Like I say, we had this one with slashed up faces wearing sunglasses, this big guy, and when he turns around, he's got like this gas mask on that peels off his skin. The things I will give kudos and props to this movie about is the ideas. There's some interesting ideas in this movie. I mean, this movie had a very low budget. Just looking it up right now. What was his budget? I'm sure it was 350,000. Yeah, 350,000. It only made 426,000 at the box office. So, a low budget horror movie, and again, they're trying. I'll give them that, they're trying. Even the guy who's playing Pinhead in this movie, he's no Doug Bradley, but he did a hell of a better job performance than that fucking retard did in Revelations, put it like that. And the reason why Doug Bradley didn't come back, I mean, I keep looking into reasons. Apparently he wanted to come back, but he didn't see the script. And in fact, I'm looking right now at the real reason why he didn't come back. Just to put it to people out there. Development, plot. No, I don't want to read the plot. Development, original story, casting. Yeah. Gary Tunnicliffe wanted Doug Bradley to reprise his role as Pinhead as the lead Cenobite. Doug Bradley refused, criticising Dimension Films for the quality of the Hellraiser sequels. And apparently, Tunnicliffe believed that this film was not going to be a success without Doug Bradley, and he actually pleaded with him. But again, Doug Bradley declined it, and he didn't want to do it because he would have to sign a non-disclosure agreement to obtain the screenplay. And he also said that he had not read the script and did not comment on the film's quality, but expressed a charging that it would be another rights retention in the project. However, Mike J. Regan reprised as well as the Chatterer, and Heather Langenkamp will play a character in the film. I don't know what the fuck all that's about. Anyway, I'm ranting on, everybody. Like I say, I'm so tired. I shouldn't really be in a full mood to do this. Overall, I'll just give you my honest opinion. This movie, you don't need 10 fucking Hellraiser movies. That's the point I'm trying to make, and they're making to the point now where they don't feel like Hellraiser movies either. I mean, yes, the movie had its gore, it had its scenes of chain-slashing moments with the Cenobite and Pinhead, but throughout the whole middle part of the film, it's about these three cops who are doing this investigation, this very boring, uninteresting investigation, and they're building up to this big twist at the end, and you can see what the twist is from a million miles away. And I'm going to give you the spoiler straight away about what the twist is. The lead cop is the killer. Yeah, and I saw that coming from a mile away. I saw this cop, and I was like, he's the killer. Don't need to be a brain surgeon or a rocket scientist to fucking figure this one out. He's going to be the main killer, and indeed he was. We get a few more interesting things like these, these teeth and eyeballs in like these people's hands. And I suppose one sixth scene was this dog being inside this woman's stomach, a live dog. Again, interesting stuff, but you know, nothing to save the whole movie by. And again, at this point, I'm in and out of a coma. You know, you got this guy trying to portray a better job than Doug Bradley ever did. You know, as a Pinhead. You know, I miss Doug Bradley, you know, I really do hope we see him in another Hellraiser movie again one day. I mean, like I say, the remake, I will do a rant on the remake because I've seen the remake, and believe me, that movie is pure fucking dog shit. Basically about the Cenobites trying to get inside this building, but they're locked out. So fucking uninteresting. But again, if this movie would have had a higher budget, this 10th installment Judgment, if it would have had a higher budget, a more experienced director, Doug Bradley in it, and a much more better screen-telling storyline, maybe this movie would have worked. I do put it above the other installments in the franchise because of the effects and the idea of the Cenobites. This movie does have dibs and dabs of good ideas in certain scenes, like the gore scenes, the scenes where people are being killed and tortured. You know, some good scenes. But if the budget was slightly higher, if they would have got the right people to do it, if Doug Bradley would have come back, and again, if Dimension Films would have like come up with a more better idea and effort into the story, it would have worked. But again, they made this movie because they feel like they have to make a movie. If not, they'll lose the rights to the franchise. Just like Hellraiser Revelations, that was rushed right into production, and it was made because the company would lose the rights to the Hellraiser franchise if they did not make a movie, and so they did, and that was a big kick in the teeth to all the fans. And a rushed movie, pure dog shit, and getting all people to buy it. I mean, I remember when Revelations first came out, it was like £20 on Blu-ray, on DVD. Revelations was, and what a piece of shit that movie was. And that is just not, I'm not kidding, it is the worst one in the franchise, however, Revelations, but it was also the worst movie in the past 20 years, or 10 years. And that's no word of a lie. But I'm going to wrap this up now, everybody, by saying Hellraiser Judgment, again, good ideas, but the feel of it being a Hellraiser movie is not there. Again, it's not the same about Doug Bradley. It's not the same about a higher budget. It's not the same with better ideas. You need better screenplay time. You need better actors. You need a better director. And the movie probably would have worked. But again, all made for the wrong reasons. And for some reason, they keep making these sequels. I mean, there's no need for 10 Hellraiser movies. But that's when this movie leads up to the remake, and I can't wait till I fucking rant on that movie and then start on something different, because I've reviewed the previous 9 Hellraiser movies, and if you want to check those out, please check them out in my playlist, and please leave a comment for them for each and every one of them. But people really recommending Hellraiser Judgment to me, because they did say this movie is the best one since Hellraiser Bloodline, and maybe you're right. I'll give it 2 thumbs up for random ideas I put in the movie, like the jar scenes and the torture scenes, basically. I will give it kudos to that. But sadly, those little good idea scenes do not save the whole movie, in my opinion. And when you're watching it like half asleep like I was, it makes it even harder to pay attention. So, please like, rate, and comment this video, everybody. Please leave a comment and tell me what you honestly think. Some Hellraiser fans have different opinions to me. They say that this movie was a decent installment for a 10th movie, but I disagree. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please leave them in the section below, and hopefully we'll get something talking about something different when I review that fucking horrendous shit. Fucking the remake. Ugh. I've already seen it and I've got to fucking see it again. Why do I put myself through this shit? Thanks, everyone. Peace out.